we want to give a special thanks to Rainbow High for sending 2 Shadow High dolls to us as a gift for free. What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. Today we are spending a little time with Shadow High. Shanelle, Onyx, and Grayson are featuring 2 new looks as limited edition dolls. I've seen these dolls online, currently with prices around $32.99. They have sparkly rainbow packaging. On the back, there's a large illustration of the dolls. When Rainbow High and Shadow High came out, the fashion is what caught my eye. I love all the layering, so I'm excited to see what pieces we get today. Out of the box, Shanelle has black braids with a grayscale streak, an absolutely gorgeous lip color. It's like a gradient iridescent purple with a high gloss. She wears silver heart-shaped earrings with a gray gem. They are removable. She wears a white collared shirt with puff sleeves, faux buttons, a black ribbon at the neck with a little pearl. Looks like she has a black corset on top. If there's another name for this, I do apologize. There is ribbon and cord going down the sides, and it's tied into a bow at the bottom. The word shadow is embroidered on it in silver thread, and there's little black sequins sewn to it as well. Underneath, she wears a gray skirt. It has 2 layers and is higher in the center. Oh, it looks like everything is one piece and it velcros in the back. I would have loved if these were separate pieces so we could mix and match. She wears black heels that say Onyx and comes with a purse that looks like a newspaper with a buckle, but the image that is on the purse is a sticker, and mine is peeling up. The purse does have a finger bracket so the doll can hold it, but I think I have some feelings about it being a sticker. This doll comes with a comb and has articulation at the neck, shoulder, elbow, wrist. So yeah, wrists are back. Move at the hip, turn at the upper thigh, and bend at the knee. Grayson has long white and black hair with product and a grayscale streak in the front. She has cut bangs. The side of her head is flocked with a star shaved into it. She wears silver-colored earrings that are removable. She has a pretty iridescent lip color as well, a nose piercing, wears a necklace with what looks like a snakeskin print, and a matching bustier with a faux zipper. Over a patent leather strapless top, a gray skirt with lacing in the front. There's an open gray belt hanging from the waist, then faux leather on the sides of the skirt with grommets and jump rings. Then a wide layered tulle skirt with a snakeskin print on top. Looks like 4 layers of tulle, 2 with the snakeskin print and 2 that are black. Again, it is all one piece and velcros in the back. And she wears black boots with a few painted details. This doll also comes with a comb and a purse with a sticker. She has rings sculpted and painted on her hands and the same articulation as Shanelle. Personally, I love seeing the return of more articulation. I like the details on the fashion, like the faux buttons and zippers, but would have loved if they were separate pieces to give us more options when styling. And since my stickers are already peeling off, I'm just gonna remove them from both bags and keep them a solid color. Speaking of Rainbow High fashion, let's take a look at the My Fashion Style Rainbow High dolls. I paid $14.99 for Violet Willow, Sunny Madison, Amaya Rain, and Bella Parker. The front of the box kind of gives the vibe of them walking in front of shops. We can see this illustrated on the back of the box. At the bottom of the box, it says, "My sense of style is totally unique." The dolls all seem to have a pretty similar pastel vibe. But to be honest here, that means we're going to have a lot of options to mix and match, because it does look like some of these are separate pieces. The dolls come with shoes and a purse packaged separately, which I like, but these dolls have the basic 5 points of articulation. So I would have loved to have seen these as fashion packs instead of coming with the doll, but that's just me. I do like that I'm not seeing any shimmer or glitter on the skin of their faces. They still have inset eyes and eyelashes. Amaya has soft makeup with a pink lip color, long white hair with rainbow streaks in the front. She has bangs, wears a pale blue or maybe turquoise top that says magic. It looks like a patent leather with netting on the shoulders and sides. It velcros in the back and is a separate piece from the skirt that has a pastel rainbow print with a ruffle at the bottom. She comes with a blue plastic purse with a silver handle and white plastic boots with silver painted details. But I wonder if this outfit will fit my little hybrids. I put a couple Barbie heads on Barbie Dream Bestie bodies, and I found that they could fit Rainbow High fashion a little easier than a classic Barbie. And they can wear some Rainbow High shoes like boots. So let's try on Amaya's outfit and see, does the fit? The Dream Bestie body has a slightly longer torso, but overall it's a pretty easy fit. And I think it's kinda cute. Her feet are a little smaller than a Rainbow High doll's, but larger than a classic Barbie. I had no problem getting the boots on and getting them to stay on. And even during a shake test, they're pretty good. And she can easily carry the purse as well. And it looks like Wicked dolls might be able to wear some Rainbow High shoes too. Totally not a perfect fit, but you know, you could try it out. Bella Parker comes wearing a dress. She has light pink hair with product in the front, purple eyes, soft makeup, a pink lip color. She wears a pastel dress with gold foiling, twist in the front, and ribbon straps. She wears heeled loafers. Mine do look like two slightly different shades. There's a lavender RH in the front, and some of the paint has been rubbed off on one of mine. She comes with a bright pink purse to complete her unique style. On our Dream Bestie hybrid, I think the dress is a little short, but the longer torso really helps you to see the twist in the front. It's just pulling slightly in the front from the small piece of fabric that helps to keep the skirt down. But overall, I think it's doable. The shoes are a little large and they don't pass the shake test. But if I balance her just right, I can get her to stand. And we can have these two swap purses to create our own unique style. Up next, let's check out Violet Willow. She has shades of lavender hair with product in it. A few pieces are cut slightly shorter in the front. She has purple and blue eyes, a little bluish green eyeshadow under the eye, a pink lip color. She wears an asymmetrical lavender top that says I Heart RH. There's a metallic strap over one shoulder. She has yellow shorts with a faux gold button and pockets. There are even pockets in the back. The top and the shorts are two separate pieces and they velcro in the back. She wears lavender heels with yellow painted laces and has a purple bag with a gold painted plate in the front. I really like the shorts. I think they are super cute. And they fit perfectly on our little Dream Bestie hybrids. I was able to get the shoes on, but they're a little large. They're definitely a better fit on Elphaba, but these shorts are totally being added to our wardrobe. And let's use our gold marker on this purple purse to bring out some of the details, like the buckles and the charm in the front. While that's drying, let's check out Sunny Madison. She has bright yellow hair styled into two pigtails. There's a lot of product in her hair, and she has a braid in front. She has greenish blue eyes, a soft lip color, wears a mesh long sleeve shirt that I was really excited about. It is sewn to a yellow shiny top, and it's paired with a metallic pastel skirt that says rainbow on the side. The skirt and the shirt are two separate pieces, so yeah! She wears yellow transparent open toe heels and has a yellow bag with pink painted details. And the skirt has a little faux button right in the front. This is the outfit I was most excited about because I really like the look of that shirt. So let's try it on our little hybrid. And here it is. I think the top looks pretty good. However, getting the doll's fingers through that mesh was a little tricky. The skirt is a little loose at the waist, but totally not too bad. If we want to mix and match, we can switch out the skirt for the yellow shorts, and we can pair the metallic skirt with the asymmetrical shirt. Since all the pieces are a soft pastel color, it's pretty easy to mix and match. So yeah, fashion packs. And if you wanted to see how they fit on a classic Barbie, well, here is the metallic skirt, which fits pretty good. The ruffle skirt is a little loose, but doable. And the shorts are an easy, relaxed fit. The asymmetrical top has a little stretch, so it's an easy fit for Elphaba, along with the shorts. However, pastels might be more of Glinda's vibe, but the whole outfit works on a classic Barbie too, although the lettering might stretch a little. I'm not having much luck with the blue top on a classic Barbie, and the mesh top would need a Velcro extension to close in the back. Overall, I think the My Fashion Style series gives us a couple of cute pieces. I really love these shorts. But at $15, personally, I would have loved to have seen this as a fashion pack priced around $7.99. Like maybe instead of getting a doll with the basic 5 points of articulation, we could get more detail in the accessories. But let us know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you for joining us while we checked out some fashion from Rainbow High. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!
You can stop.